It depends on the school you went to. So let's keep it like that. The World Health Organization has listed the Omicron as a variant of concern, and has said that it could take several weeks to know if there are significant changes in transmissibility, severity, or implications for COVID vaccines test and treatment. And David, yesterday, Dr. Angela Silvercam of KCC spoke on Insure FM, and basically what she was saying was that when the new variants are recorded, it takes scientists a lot of time to be able to sequence the genome and all that. And let's not forget that vaccines have already been created in the system. So if there are new variants, there will also be the question to ask whether the new variant or the vaccines already in the system can be able to cure the new variant, the Omicron. And when you read the various species...
Can protect, actually.
Yes, can protect or actually fight the variants. When I'm not an immunologist, but when you read from the WHO, it seems like this one is also, Charlie, a very tough one. And just like the Delta, and I've already said that when you read the Downing theory as a science student, everybody read that, you notice that COVID is, taking every facet of that postulation by Darwin. It's mutating at a very high rate and all that. David, when you go to Australia, they've recorded some part of it. When you go to Italy, and let's state that Italy was the country in Europe which was most hit when COVID struck first, because when you check the population of the Europe, Italy has the oldest population, and their hospitals were full. People were being treated on the corridors of hospitals and all that, in churches. It was crazy in Italy. When you go to Germany, and currently, when you check the fourth wave in Europe, the country that is most hit is Germany. When you go to the Netherlands, when you go to the UK, when you go to Israel, when you go to Hong Kong, in Africa you have Botswana, when you go to Belgium, when you go to Switzerland, when you go to Canada, so at least 11 countries have recorded this Omicron. David, let's not forget that Ghana's first 2 cases that were recorded, I think on the 12th of March 2020, was from Norway. So it was imported. So let's be careful, especially when you are coming through the Christmas, a lot of family relations and all that. Be careful. And at a point where Botswana has also recorded one, and I'm also hearing that South Africa, I don't know, almost all the new variants start from that country. They should check it. And also, it's understandable because when you check the demography of South Africa, there are a lot of white people there, even post the apartheid regime, a lot of business interests and all that. So there's a lot of travels when it comes to that country. And it's also serves as a major transition point from Africa to most of these European countries, Asia and all that. Now, when it comes to Ghana's vaccination regime, David, nothing has changed from the last time we spoke on COVID. Still, we have 3,493,688 people being vaccinated as of November 18, 2021. Now, David, this is strange, and I say strange based on a lot of reasons. Before I even come to that, Ghana's estimated population, as according to the Ghana Statistical Service, is 31,742,357. The reason why we say 30.8 million is that there will be some more pop that will be due to show up the number. Now, our targeted population when it comes to vaccination was 20 million. For the adult population, because then the literature was that those who were below, I think, 15 years cannot be vaccinated, and pregnant women can also not be vaccinated. So when you do all those mathematics and you remove them, the adult population was around 20 million. Now, as I'm saying, we've done 3,493,688. Now, when it comes to the fully vaccinated, we have done just 842,225. Fully vaccinated means that those who've either taken the 1 shot of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, or those who've taken the 2 shots of either Pfizer, either Moderna or AstraZeneca. Now, when it comes to those who've taken at least a dose of the vaccine, we have 2,820,092. So when you do the mass of the population of 20 million, when it comes to fully vaccinated, we've done just 4.2%. Ask yourself, if your child writes exams and bring 4.2%, will you be happy? When it comes to at least those who've taken a vaccine, we've also done 14.1%, which is woefully inadequate. Now, David, when it comes to the vaccines in the system, and Sunday when I was listening to Dr. Kumabwaje, I was shocked. David, do you know that Ghana, though we've done 3.4 million, we've done just around 840 fully vaccinated. We've done some 2.3 million with a single shot. We have 12.3 million doses of vaccine in the system.
And these vaccines can expire.
Exactly, and David, let me even give you the right figure, because one vaccine cry is important. We have 12,324,710 million vaccines in the system. Now, when it comes to the AstraZeneca, we so far received 5,619,470. When it comes to the Johnson & Johnson, which is 1 shot regime, we've received so far 2,388,050. When it comes to Moderna, we received 1,229,620. When it comes to the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine, we've also received 3,066,570. When it comes to the Sputnik V, which is from Russia, we received 21,000 because the contract was cancelled. So we received this, which was like a test swab for us. Now, when you tally all that, it's 12.3 million. And interestingly, David, we've just distributed some 7.1 million of them. So the remaining vaccines in the system is a whopping 5.2 million. So I kept asking myself, so if you have all these vaccines in the system, and David, as you said, it can expire. Let's not forget that Ghana was even a beneficiary of that regime. When Congo received 1.3 million, they do not have the cold chain storage system to be able to utilize the vaccines. Ghana received, I think, 600,000. So we should be careful, and people should go for this vaccine.
And so that is why Patrick Kumabadi was telling that they are now taking it to the people. They're taking it to the people. So they're in the villages, they are going to homes. They are going to, even in the cities, they are going to homes. They are going to schools. They're going to the mosques. They're taking the vaccine to the people. And so you hold on for me.